long awaited. It's taken a long time for us to get it here, but this is the U.S. television premiere of this program, and we are delighted and proud to be bringing it to you. I'll tell you this, from my point of view, of all the anime we've looked at now and everything I've seen, I have liked this series better than anything else I have seen to date. It is really exciting, and it is fantastic work as well, as you will see as you follow it along. Now, if you are one of the people who has made a pledge of membership support around some of our past anime series, I'd like to thank you, because only because of you were we able to purchase this series. We knew it was a long shot when we started out looking to see if we could purchase it, and only because we had the dollars in hand were we able, in the end, to purchase Neon Genesis Evangelion. Terrific, terrific series, and one that we're going to have for you 4 episodes of it tonight, and then after our membership campaign ends, it will be every Sunday night for the rest of the series. And believe me, if you know KTEH, your public television station, then you know that we will purchase anime as we can afford it and as you ask us to purchase it in the ongoing future. So we're asking you this evening to do something very special and under some very special conditions, and that's to become a member of your public television station on behalf of our being able to continue to purchase more terrific anime for you. Now, what we have going this evening is the largest challenge grant that we have had available yet in this membership campaign. Our Member Challenge Fund has challenged us to find 100 members at the $120 or higher level, and that will release $12,000 additional dollars above and beyond whatever is pledged tonight from our Member Challenge Fund. Now, all the dollars that are going to be pledged tonight are going to wind up going toward the purchase of anime programming. And we will be back to tell you more about that challenge in a moment, but first I would like you to see the thank you gifts that we have available, because I think you're really going to want to have some of these, and we want you to know right away what they are. So Bill Matthews is with me in the studio this evening. I will ask him right now just to take a couple of minutes and show you what the thank you gifts available to you when you make a pledge this evening can be. Bill?
Thank you, Tom. And these, let's get to these, because these are really great thank you gifts. We have 3 videotapes of this particular program now, and we're looking at this, and this is at all 3 are at the $300 level. That's $25 a month on the installment plan, and you should really consider that. Now, if you want individually, if we want them, there's the non-Genesis programming, and we have here, and that's Genesis 1, 2, and 3, and that is English language version. That's at the $10. Individual ones would be at $10 a month and $120 a year. So as you're looking at that, and while we're discussing the challenge plan, the challenge grant, let's look at the $300 level, a very good level and a great way to support your public television station around this particular programming, or individual ones at the $120 level for 1, 2, or 3 individually. So let's you can consider that. Also, we have the Anime Companion. What's Japanese and Japanese animation, and that's at the $90 level. That's $7.50 per month on the installment plan, or $90 a year. You can use your MasterCard, your Visa card, your Discover card, or your American Express. But first, we hope that you would go into the telephone and become a part of your public television station, especially around a challenge grant. You know, we receive challenge money from existing members, and we can put them around the schedule as designated from the popularity of the programs. We're hoping that would give you some incentive to match your dollars with the dollars that we have during the challenge grant, so that you can double your money, so that we can really go out and buy, purchase, broadcast these particular programs for you, so that you know that they're going to be seen here on KTEH. We're showing you the premiere of this particular anime this evening. We hope that you applaud that, and that you'll go to the telephone and tell us that you do. 408-795-5454 or 1-800-225-5454. It's your call to make. Remember, you can use your MasterCard, your Visa card, your Discover card, or your American Express. But first, use that telephone, and remember those thank you gifts. Just our way of saying thank you. Tom, back over to you.
Thanks, Bill. I want to illustrate that challenge for you. And remember, won't you, each of these at the $120 level, or all 3, the first 3 major parts of the series on these 3 videos, all 3 at the $300, $25 per month level. You may pay it that way if you would like. Now, here's what happens when you make a pledge this evening at that $120 level, or $180 per year, or $240 or $300. This applies to all of these. Your $120 doesn't just sit there. It draws another $120 immediately from the Member Challenge Fund. Then that doesn't end there either, because at that point then you draw $17 additional from the federal government. And this is the only way that I know of that you can get some tax dollars back here to work for you in the Bay Area. That totals $257 from your $120 pledge. Now, imagine if you were to pledge at that $300 level this evening. It would be $600 plus another $50 or so. So you'd be generating well more. There it is at the $300 level, as a matter of fact. Thank you, Michael. It's $642 when you pledge at that $300 level. You can do that right now, and that challenge kicks in, but it only kicks in if we get 100 of these. So that means your pledge is even more vital than it might be if we were just conducting a normal membership night here. But this is a most important membership campaign for us, and we are delighted to be able to be debuting a U.S. television premiere. You know as well as I do that this is the only station, not just in the Bay Area, not just in California, but anywhere in the United States of America that is doing the kind of anime presence and presentation that we are here at KTEH. If it is important, and I truly think it is, because it always takes a leader, there's always got to be a wedge driven. If we're going to see anime spread and become an ever more popular art form, someone has to take the lead. Well, we've stepped up and taken the lead. And we've not just taken the lead, as Bill told you, whether it's good or not, these are English language. These are dubbed versions on the video cassettes. But because a majority of you have told us over the years that you would prefer to have subtitles and original language, that's the way we're presenting it to you. We had the option of going with the English language or going with the subtitles. It's what you told us you wanted, so that's the way we're presenting it this evening. And we'll continue to buy anime that way as long as that's what you tell us you want. Is there more anime out there? There sure is. There's lots more, and we'll tell you about that as we go along and as we work on it. But remember that next week, we would want you to come back, because Ranma One Half, that we've been waiting a long time also to get on the air, the movie, not the series, but the movie, one of the movies will be presented next week. And I don't know if that will be a U.S. broadcast premiere, but I'd be willing to bet that it is. And the other thing that I would tell you right now is that Kimagure Orange Road, that we had hoped to acquire a year ago, and the distributor was just so out of sight in terms of price, is still out there on the table, and I think that distributor has come down a little bit in price, so it may be that we can negotiate that deal. Each one of these is an individual negotiation, and in virtually every case, we have had to have the cash in hand when we made the deal. These folks are not extending credit. They're not saying, oh, since you're the first one in the United States to do it, go ahead, we'll just give it to you. Believe me, this is top dollar stuff, and we've got to be able to pay for it. We are your public, non-profit, non-commercial television station. We're here to serve you, the viewer, but we really need your help in order to do that. So right now, get to your telephone, make that pledge of membership support. If you can, at that $120 level or higher, help us meet the challenge tonight, and make sure that great anime, and this is the best I've seen yet, continues here on your public television station. Bill?
Tom, you know, as you watch enough anime, you notice that they have that sense of humor. They have those little quirks. On Genesis 1, it's a new world, a new technology, and one last hope for salvation. And on Genesis 2, the little verb here, or the little verbiage here, is saving the city was tough, but the first day of school was even worse. It's got the sense of humor. It's got everything. It's got great technology. And I hope that you understand that we are trying to do something quite unique here on public television KTEH. We're serving the community. That's not unique, but we're airing this for the first time ever, and we're hoping that the public understands that if we looked at the Nielsen ratings tomorrow, that a majority of people will not be watching this particular program. But we feel we have an obligation to find programming that fits another audience, and that audience is you. We hope that you understand that we go out of our way to do this, to bring you the best Japanese anime that we can, and we only ask for you to come on board at a level that you're comfortable with. We have suggested levels, these 3 videotapes at the $300 level with the challenge grant, as Tom mentioned to you, a great investment in your public television station, but $300, that's $25 per month on your installment plan. Or individually, you can, the one we're watching right now at $120 a month, or any of the 3 at $120 a year individually, $10 a month on the installment plan. But make that investment. Your television set is only as good as the programs that come to you over it. I mean, quite honestly, quite literally, if there was nothing on television that you watched, what would your value of your television set be? It would be worthless. But we bring value to your television set, comfort to your home, because this is what we have to offer you. Fine programs that we try to bring to you, that we go out and we search for, and all we ask for is your support. 408-795-5454, 1-800-225-5454. Any of the major credit cards, MasterCard, Visa card, Discover card, or the American Express card, you can put them on any of those. Don't wait another minute. Come on board now with your call of support. Try to do it at the $120 level, because that activates the challenge grant. If you can't come on board there, that would be great. Tom, back over to you.
Thanks, Bill. And remember, you can get all 3 of those videos and activate the challenge as well. You also get at that level, and every level, $60 up. If you use your credit card, we send you along a $10 off certificate at the KTEH Stores of Knowledge. There are 2 of those now. There are about to be 5 of them. 3 new ones will be opening. So there's going to be one in your neighborhood. Terrific store. Would recommend it highly to you. And with every pledge level of $60 or higher on credit card, we send one of those along to you. So use your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. Go for the $300 package if you can. Get all 3 of those videos. And kick in $642 toward our being able to buy and broadcast anime on your behalf. And let us know when you call in and make your pledge whether Kimagure Orange Road is something you would like to see us acquire, or whether that's just not the kind of anime that you would like to see. We think it's a very impressive program, as was this one. There wasn't any question after we had seen the previews of this that we wanted it. But believe me, the negotiations took about 4 months before we could actually get this particular program nailed down. I'm delighted we did. I hope you are, and I hope you will demonstrate that right now by becoming a member of this public television station. I can't think of a time when we've been able to bring you a product and that we've been prouder of than the one you're watching right now. I sure would not want to go away from an evening of anime saying, well, we just didn't make the goal, and apparently that one was not a hit, when we know the quality of this work and the fact that it's a U.S. broadcast premiere. So if all of that is good, then get to your telephone right now and make that pledge of membership support. We're going to take you back now to episode 2 of Evangelion.
We'd like to thank the members of KTEH for supporting quality public television.
Welcome to KTEH